Hi, hey, woo, the sun's out. Do you know what? I'm just feeling a bit cheerful today because it's just such a beautiful day. Look, the sun is shining behind me. And do you know what? That just makes such a difference when you're working on a farm. I'm sure some of you are aware of that. I just thought I'd do a little catch up. I've been doing a lot of videos inside the house and chatting to you without actually doing any farming. Some people commented on that, but to be honest, the weather has been so rubbish. I haven't felt like being out here doing much really. Um, and so I've concentrated on doing a little bit. I've talked about Ineos. I've talked about the merch I've got. Don't forget to look on Teespring if you're interested in merch. But basically, I haven't had a chance to sort of really get much done. I'm hoping later today maybe I'll get the chainsaw out and go on to that pear tree. In the meantime, the cows are in here. Look, just behind me. They're loving it. Let's have a look at the maize clamp. The maize clamp is open. I'm starting to use a bit of that. Hello from cold Devon. Do you know what? It's wonderful to be cold though, isn't it? Isn't it wonderful to be cold rather than wet? I think anyone who works outside in the landscape will appreciate that because do you know what? It just gets me down when it's wet. But today is like a woohoo day. I love a woohoo day, don't you? What was I saying? Oh yeah, so you might have seen my response to the BBC programme about meat or whether we should eat meat. Really interesting. I've followed a lot of people on Facebook and things since that, and loads of people have been commenting about that programme. I did get some jip from a vegan who made some comments about what I was saying, which is the usual kind of vegan thing of not a balanced view. It was all wrong what anyone who's doing farming is about. But that's beside the point. I'm not here to argue with someone. I just let them. Say they have their say, really. But it's nice to see that a lot of British farmers have commented about that programme on the BBC and come back with their side of the argument because British beef is grass reared, it's not on soya. Anyway, these guys are out here chatting. There's our grass there, over there. But here we are, 979 there. Look, he's just having a chew. Anyway, I'm gonna just pop back out and I'm just putting some bales out, a bit of bedding down. Yeah, I just thought I'd say what a lovely day it is. I just think you've got to say these things every now and then. Do you know what? I'm just walking in the maize clump here. I can see the birds running around. They have a little nibble on the maize as well. It's almost like a little bird feeder for them because if let's have a look. So we've got some maize here, and every now and then you'll see some kernels in it. There's some little bits here, and that is ideal for a little sparrow or something to eat. Do you dare me to try this myself? What do you reckon? Fingers crossed it's all right. Right, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Bit sour. Silagey. Do you know, you might have seen me, I've eaten them off the cob. But now they're in there. You can taste they're fermenting. How was your weekend? Thanks. Good weekend. Lovely roast dinner at a friend's house. Broke a window pane on the farmhouse. Someone said yummy to that, me eating that. Yeah, don't recommend eating silage. It's it started to ferment now, so I like the smell actually. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Farmers like the smell of silage, but it's not too bad. But you can taste it's slightly acidic-y type thing. My fingers are smell silage now. Anyway, I'm going to crack on. Hopefully, get a bit of chainsawing done later. The logs aren't going to be good for the fire this year. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly chip it away at that tree along because it's really. I'm a tree surgeon. Hello, Rufus. Hello from North Yorkshire. I do read all your comments on here. I can't respond to everyone because there's quite a few popping up, but nice to see you all commenting on what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm going to chop up that tree slowly. Realistically, because it's been out in the rain and wind for the last few months, it's going to be too wet to burn on the fire this winter. But so there's no good me chucking it in the woodshed on top of the dry wood I've already got in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just log it with a chainsaw, I think, and leave it piled up in the field, and then I'll get me and the kids to move it in the spring. And also what I can do is I can just do a little bit when I've got half an hour here and there to just log it, because it's quite a big job, really. It's typical that, you've got some nice rotten bits on the side of the tree, but when you get to the main trunk, there's some big serious logs there. I haven't got a log splitter, so I'm not sure what I'm doing with that yet. Might have to get Farmer P down with his log splitter, because he did offer one day. See how we go. Don't forget tension cuts. What does that mean? Tension cuts. Is that, the tree's already down, so he obviously people. Rufus Howe, hello mate. You obviously know a lot about chainsaw more than I do. The trouble is I'm a typical farmer in the fact that I'm a jack of all trades, but I'm actually the master of none, and I don't mind admitting that. You've seen my welding, you've seen all sorts of things I do. I just have a go. Right, compression and tension. Thank you, Rufus. Good morning from the silent farmer. The silent farmer who comments. He's not too silent. All right. Don't trap the bar. Yeah, fair point. I have done that. I know what he means now. If you don't get it right, the wood can ping up and you can trap the chainsaw bar in the actual thing. Right, anyway, hello. Oh, Silent Gamer, he's coming on the farm tour. All of you who bought a ticket in June, I do appreciate you for doing that. Anyway, I am going to head off now. I've got some work to do. I'm going to move around Bale and stuff. We'll see you soon. Anyway, next video. If you want to know what the next video is, I have just re-rubbered the 135 yard scraper. Changed the rubber blade on the yard scraper. That's quite involved, actually. Might be a 4-parter or something. I've also done this brilliant interview with this 86-year-old. I'm saving that for January. That's coming in January. Friend of my dad's. So my dad passed away a few years ago, but his friend's still going strong. He was really keen for me to come around and have a chat with him. And you probably know I like doing the sort of interview films, where I turn up at someone's house and or business or whatever and do a little video about them. Well, he said to me, would you want to come round and just chat with me? So I went round to his house. Flipping heck, he's really on the ball. I've got some amazing stories that he's told me. He ploughed with Shire horses. How about that? He was one of the last guys around here that was still working with Shire horses. He's got wartime stories. I won't give too much away about that, but it involves Spitfires and bullets and stuff. He did national service. He was a binman towards the end of his life, actually. Even that, he's got some great stories. And so lovely to chat to someone and get some of these memories recorded, because the reality is, if you don't chat to these people when they're around, a few years' time, they might not be around. My mum loves Shire horses. Well, fantastic, because your mum will be able to hear a story all about how he worked with these Shire horses on the farm in the 50s, 1950s. Some of you probably weren't even born then. I certainly wasn't. But the reality is we need to speak to these people and get their life stories and what they do. It's quite interesting because I had really no idea what he'd done. And it's quite funny when you're out with some of these people, you think, oh, they're just an old chap. They haven't got much to say and everything. And then when you actually sit down and talk to people, sometimes people's stories about their life are fantastic. Looks cold, yeah. You see that? It is cold today. Right, guys, I'm off. Thank you very much for watching. So you now live on the farm? Yes, I do now live on the farm. I do. Listen, I have to do most jobs on the farm. Yeah, I'm doing stuff. Okay, quick one. We've got 1 minute and I'm stopping. Tell me if you're watching this. Tell me where you live. Tell me where you live. Come on, quick. Everyone, type away. Tell me where you live. I want to know. How are your doors? Oh, good. Not sure what you mean by that. Tell me where you live. I'm going to read it on this thing. Shout out to anyone who tells me where they live. London. Okay, SC. I'm not sure. Hartlepool, Ireland. Fleetwood, UK. Hiya. Come on, keep going. Anyone else? I'm not sure how many people are watching. I can see 49 people written up. Navan, Dorset. Oh, it's going to Scotland, Northampton. I missed someone out. Chichester. Hello, Susan. There was someone up there that I'd missed. Oh, do you know this is... Oh, Texas. Wow. Hang on. Oh, South Golders Green, Chelmsford. Republic of Ireland. Sorry. Bit slow on that, wasn't I? If I could scroll these back down, I've missed a couple. Brittany, Finland. South America, I think that was Mullingar, Devon. Wow, there is a lot of people from around the world, around England and stuff, Devon, Ireland. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm going to go, but appreciate you writing your comments on there. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you soon. Right, Norfolk, Kansas, South Warwickshire, Tenterden, Kent. I'm going to have to look on a map where these places are. It's like a global village we're all in, isn't it? Right, cheers, guys. Worcester, Monmouthshire. Mystic Lady. Oh, that's a good name, a Mystic Lady. I'm coming to the show. Mystic Lady. Hello, Mystic Lady. Right, this is the Funky Farmer saying goodbye to you all. Hi from Stonehenge, and Arkansas, USA. Cheerio all. See you soon.